How to get the E minor out
We
of my
were
head.
in E minor, now we're in E major.
Two married friends in a little room,
A closet.
surrounded by clothing and two microphones.
Some other stuff too.
They got in a car crash. She died in his arms.
This is going good. Keep going. He kissed her lips.
He kissed her lips. 'Cause she was still warm. The audience won't like it.
La, 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 la.
Oh.
Nice little save
tickle,
there.
A little tickle there.
Welcome to the show.
I'm never going to be able to get that song right.
That's fine.
Because you know it's wrong.
Why are you taking off your headphones? We're not
Because
done.
you got to take this off.
Oh.
Unless you want me to keep it on the whole
No,
time.
I have to
be
make
that
fun
guy
of
at the
you.
show?
Remember when you did do that?
I remember.
Welcome to The Audience Won't Like It. Bye.
Rob Shoecraft is my name.
And Leslie Shoecraft is my name.
Henry Swanson's my name.
Henry?
Henry Swanson.
Who's that?
That is Jack Burton's brief alter ego in Big Trouble in Little China.
That's a deep...
When he goes into the White Tiger
Whoa.
to try to purchase Wang's fiance from the prostitution ring. Mm-hmm. And then the three storms show up.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're not going to talk about that today.
No, we're going to save that for another day.
But if you'd like, I could go beat by beat.
Nah, not today.
I'd like to get that. I'd like
That's
to get.
like an anniversary
I'd like to
episode.
get Brian down here for that. I'd
Yeah.
like to, or at least a Zoom call or something. Mm-hmm. Talking to you, buddy. I think he listens. He's listened to one.
Oh, wow. And my mom's...
He's always been a big supporter of me. He's
a nice guy.
He's one of my favorite guys in the whole wide world.
That's really good. Good job, Brian.
Thanks, bud.
Shout out to your family.
All right, this is The Audience Won't Like It.
It is.
And this is a podcast / YouTube channel.
Yep.
Where two married friends in a little room. Now, where we try to just very loosely emulate a pre-concert experience.
Yes.
Where two people are standing outside in a line.
Not married necessarily.
Not necessarily, although we have found it can work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So far, it's worked for every episode. Exclusively.
Wait, we've never quite determined if we know each other or not. In line before the
I think it's kind of going to be one of those Stewie Griffin things in the early Family Guys.
Can he talk or not?
Like,
Can they understand
Can
him?
they understand him?
Yeah.
Like, what was at the end of one of them? It's like, so wait, it's like it takes place in the future. Like it's like, so wait a minute, can the family hear the baby or not? Anyways, yeah, it's
Seth,
like that.
What's Seth's last name?
MacFarlane.
Yeah, he's multi-layered.
Yeah, he's
something.
He's got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Super prolific.
He's a good singer.
He is a good singer.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great singer.
Do you think he wants to come on our show?
I think he's itching. He's probably a little nervous because we got such just a loose. He seems like a very scripted individual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
I bet he likes for things to be just right.
They're not going to be like that here. I would like that too, Seth, but I live with Rob Shoecraft, and sometimes you have to give a little.
This is a seat of the pants kind of thing.
It is, and I like it like that.
I wear the seat of my pants on my heart. And
on
my
your
sleeve. I've ripped a lot of pants over the years, so I got a lot to work with. I could
That's true. There's many seats of the
tape my
pants.
seat to everything.
For some reason, we seem to hang on to those things.
I tape.
Hey, do you remember?
I don't know, so.
Speaking of ripping your pants, remember when you used to work for Sherwin Williams and you ripped a lot of pants there, I think?
Oh, did I?
And for some reason,
those pants. Continue.
You wanted me to keep those pants.
Yeah, you never know.
And then, they're ripped from the knee to the ASS. And then, once you stopped working there, you wanted me to keep all of your Sherwin Williams polos.
This is not the favorites corner.
It's my favorite.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Wait,
You got the wrong guy.
Covered in paint. Like you were going to wear them to your new IT job.
Those were not my intentions.
Why did you want to keep them?
So I can't exactly give you just a burning good reason, but
Exactly.
there are times when, I want to wear a polo maybe while I do yard work.
Have you ever wanted to
work
wear
on a
polo?
car?
Have you ever worked on a car?
I probably would have started working on cars if I
If
had
I'd
polos
saved those for you.
that I could trash. Yeah.
Well,
I
anyway.
like the look of I like the way they fit me.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fit of those shirts, and they were pretty durable. Yeah, they had paint on them, but you could do stuff in them. So I think I got down to like 2, and then one day I went in the closet and they just weren't there anymore.
Well, it's a dark time.
Like my Hepcat shirt.
That's somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's back there.
Yeah.
They may I may bring them up again today. So, anyways, this is the audience won't like it, and we're standing in line and we're waiting for a show. We're waiting for a concert. Now,
I'm excited this
now
week.
the fun thing is, here's the fun thing about this show, guys. We performed the concert as if
that's
we
the
were,
secret.
as if we were in this case, no doubt,
Yeah,
doing Bathwater.
We're going to see No Doubt performing Bathwater.
Now you got to go to our YouTube channel if you want to watch our cover.
Yeah.
We have a 2 take max, which usually amounts to 1.
Yeah.
So
I prefer 1, even if it's like a 76%. I'm like, oh, so C plus,
Yeah.
high C. Let's just go for it.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
But don't say anything mean.
Yeah, never, ever
Don't
say
comment anything mean.
There's nothing mean to say. It's perfect. It's not bad. I feel fine about it. I'm not crying.
No, I thought it was fun. It was my choice this week. We take turns choosing, in case that wasn't clear.
Yeah, we take turns choosing the songs,
we take
pretty
turns
much.
choosing.
Although I chose You and I, even though it's kind of more of a your song.
But you sang on it.
I do like that song.
I do too. Your mom likes it.
It's really grown on me over the years. Actually, I pretty much like that immediately.
It's a great song.
Yeah,
it's a great
good
little
tune.
ditty.
It is.
She's a great songwriter. Back to her.
Yeah, back to old Ingrid.
Ingrid.
We got to be nice to Ingrid so her dad's nice to us.
He doesn't fire us from our own podcast.
Dad's a copyright lawyer, apparently, and
Is he going to fire us from YouTube?
he might. People have been fired over less.
I'd like to see it. Prove it.
So we have this little segment where it's called, what do we decide on? The consumption
Corner.
junk corner.
Consumption Corner.
The consumption corner. It's the consumption corner, and that's where we like to talk about what's going on this week in our consumption. What media have we been consuming?
consumed?
So that might be. Hey, why don't you start us off?
Okay, well, we talked about this last week, but then I went in back. I said I was going to do it, and I did it, which was listen to that Brad Paisley Time Well Wasted album. And it is great. And I would recommend that you listen to it, even if you're not a country fan. If you like music, many of the songs have like a solid minute or so of instrumental after the lyrics are done. But his lyrics are great too. They're funny and clever, and they sound like, at first glance, they're great country background music, but they're actually a little better than that.
A little better in what way?
The lyrics are clever, as I said, and the music is just really good.
It's kind of unique, and
It's just better. It's just above average.
well, I can tell you I've only listened to one song on that album, and it was Time Warp,
Time Warp.
which is instrumental, and it is an absolute clinic in country. Well, not even just country. It opens up like pretty serious jazz licks. Like Brad Paisley is a nut on the guitar. He's super good, and his whole band is just killing it.
Yeah.
Like I think it's one of those. It's one of those songs where they all sort of take turns.
Yeah.
Running.
Well, that's kind of a jazz thing.
Yeah, yeah. I love
And a
it.
blues thing, too.
I really enjoyed that. Like that was. Yeah, it was wonderful. So I will definitely listen to the rest of that album. Do they have any more instrumental songs on there? Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I just think it's cool that he puts one on there at all. Like that guy has some serious
and then
guitar
guess who
chops.
closes out the album? Remember, I played it for you. Do you remember? Very unexpected guest.
Oh, yeah, William Shatner.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a touch.
I know. See?
When was that released?
Or mid 2000s, 2004, 5, 6, 7, something like that.
2004. What was Shatner doing in 2004?
What's he hosting now that we were watching?
Oh, The Unexplained?
Yeah, and he's just like,
Oh man. I love that guy so much.
he's looking
Yeah, he's
interesting.
he's just a sight to behold.
Consumption
I
Junction.
just want to hold him.
Oh, I don't think you could.
I could
you think he's
totally
very
hold
tall?
William Shatner. I mean, I know he's a rotund fellow, but
You'd find a way.
first of all, I
He'd
would
want you to.
I would pull strength from all sorts of places, whatever it
that.
took to be able to do something like
to
that.
rock him.
Yeah, and when he dies, guess what? He's beaming right front and center on our concert.
Yes, he is. Beam me up,
We have
Scotty.
a concert. If you're new to the show, we have a concert. We're planning. We're working on
Not the one we're waiting in line for. This is
No, it's just a different
totally
one, guys.
different.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that. It's a different concert.
Needed to be said.
This is a concert you don't have to wait in line for.
Yeah, you just have to die.
You just got to, well, we haven't figured it out.
You're
Basically, it doesn't matter if you're dead. We definitely feature dead people on stage if they've earned it, if they've earned a spot.
If they've earned a spot.
Yeah.
He's earned a spot.
Oh my
What will he
gosh.
do?
What?
What will he do?
Probably he's going to have to do Rocket Man.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I would
Sold.
say.
He's good.
Seth MacFarlane, I know is a fan. Seth, you do not get to come while you're alive. You will have to
You
die
will have
first.
to die first, yeah.
Unless you just, I'll tell you what, if the next season of Orville is better than the last, we'll take you, live or dead.
How many
Deal?
seasons are there? 3?
I think there was 3.
You know what we did?
I liked the last season fine,
Not as
but I'm
good as
kind
the
of where
others.
I am on Strange New Worlds. It's just like it's got some good ones.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I
That was
enjoy it
something
as a whole,
that
but
we've
it's-
been consuming.
Yeah.
Is Strange New Worlds, the new Star Trek. And I'm sad that we didn't really consume as much of it this week.
No, we didn't, but we did consume something else.
We sure did. I
We,
forgot about that.
Earl Klugh's Greatest Hits Volume 2.
That is not what I thought you were going to say, you brat.
I just want to give a little shout out, a little love to Earl Klugh.
Okay.
Earl Klugh is one of my favorite guitar players, period. Acoustic, jazz, but also just really accessible jazz. The guy can play with anybody. Is the kind of stuff, if you want to get into jazz guitar, I would
Start
listen to
off
Earl
with
Klugh
Earl
because
Klugh.
it's not super heavy. It's very, very, very listenable.
Do you think he's like a super nice man?
I think he's probably a wonderful man. I would like to hold him as well.
At
I
the
would like
same
to have
time?
Earl Klugh and William
Twins.
Shatner on each
Like
one
twins.
on each. Yeah,
Would you burp him?
I'd dress him up like you probably don't, but the khakis and the vertical like green and white stripes that Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger play in Twins. Whoa, yeah, I would like to have William Shatner in that outfit, and then of course Earl Klugh in the other
Outfit.
and wearing both the same outfits. I would.
And this is why we can't get out of here before 2 hours. Heads up, today will not be 2 hours.
Okay,
Or I quit.
We'll move off of Earl Klugh, because I'll be bringing Earl Klugh up quite a bit over the next
course
few
of this
shows. You trust me on that? Okay.
It's the new Tedeschi Trucks.
Yeah, the new TTP. All right, let's get going on Cape Fear because I know that's where we're going, right?
That's right. We
1991.
watched- It was our spooky watch for the week of Halloween.
Yes, it was. Martin Scorsese film, 91.
I didn't know that, but okay.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro, Bobby Diesel, Nick Nolte,
Nick
Yes,
Nolte.
yes.
Who was the wife? We booked
Jessica
her.
Lange.
Oh, right.
She was something else. Juliette Lewis.
She was weird.
Yeah,
won
but she was great.
Didn't she win an award for that?
Did she?
I think she might have. I can
Like
look
an
if you want me
Oscar?
to. Yeah, I can look if you want me to.
Oh, wow.
I will look.
I mean,
while you-
she was great.
give us a
She
few
did a good
highlights.
job.
I'm going to make sure
She
that's right.
played. Man, she made my skin crawl.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about watching it with our kids.
Yeah.
She plays a 16-year-old.
She
And
might,
we have
she
one
might
of
even be
those.
15. She might even be 15. Was she like 15 turning 16?
Yeah, she was right around that. Yeah, her birthday was happening.
I think she
they
was
were talking about it.
18 in the movie.
Oh, she was just Oscar nominated.
Okay.
She didn't win.
Okay. Who won that year, did they say? It's okay. If you
No,
can't find it in less than
doesn't
3 seconds.
Nope.
Okay, well, we'll find out someday.
But yeah, she's very unsettling. The whole movie's actually fairly unsettling.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro's a creep.
He is. I've loved him in that movie.
Yeah, but he was creepy,
Oh my
right?
gosh,
Agree?
yeah. Yeah, super creepy. That one scene with Juliette Lewis and Robert De Niro that goes on a long time. Now, would that be like a courting scene, like an acceptable courting scene if they were, 200 years ago? Would that be like, would that be charming?
Dude, he's like well
Would
in
that be a
his. Is he?
charming
How old
scene?
was Robert De Niro when they filmed that?
Oh, that's a good question. So what is he now? 80? He's got to be.
I think
in
he's.
his
I think
early
he
80s,
said he
I
was
would
like
think.
around my. He was born like 40 or 41 or something. We were looking that up too. So he's in his
Like
mid
84?
80s.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's just say,
Sorry. So 30 years ago,
was
he would have been in his
91.
50s.
yeah.
So could you watch Caroline, our 16-year-old? filming that scene with a 50-some-year-old man?
If she put on a performance that was as good as Juliette Lewis when she did it, yes. I'd be proud of her.
I would not. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't let my
Which
kid
50-year-old man?
I wouldn't let my kid be in a horror movie, so.
No, I would feel very squeamish.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
How would you like to be Robert De Niro doing that with filming that scene? There's nothing. Well, I guess
he did Dirty Grandpa.
But then you look out beyond the cameras and there's like Rob Shoecraft, the dad of the 16-year-old girl, and just watching
me and Joe Don Baker sitting there. He's got a 2x4.
I'm not going to say that all actors are like this, but there's just something about somebody's ability to like get over themselves enough to do something like that. I'm not passing any judgment. I just think I don't think I could do it.
Oh, I definitely couldn't do it.
You'd be sweating.
I'd be like, no, I wouldn't even be laughing. You'd be
dripping
like,
sweat. I guarantee it.
I don't want to do this with this. Like, I don't even know if Juliette Lewis was she like 17 in that?
I don't know.
She might have been 18. Maybe that's a rule. I don't know. Anyways.
I mean, there's tons of creepy movies out there where creepy interactions occur with children that are not 18 in real life.
True.
So.
But he was like French. I mean, he like French kissed her. Put his thumb in her mouth.
Okay. Did you like how it ended? Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, no, I was going to get to the end. No, I thought the ending was kind of dumb, honestly. I liked the first half of the movie way more than I liked the second half.
They built me up to hate everyone in it. So
I
wanted more people to die.
I didn't care about any of the characters. I was just like, I mean, honestly, I probably cared about his legal partner, the Bippy Boppy, the girl that gets like terribly. I probably cared about her more than I cared about anybody else in the movie.
Your bleeding heart.
Well, just because like she's the only one that seemed to have any like redeeming value.
Yeah.
Like Juliette Lewis, sure, she's a kid, but she's freaking weird.
Well, she was already having some problems. Her parents were weird too.
But
she went on to do great things, so who's worried about
as
her?
an actress or
as a character?
Well, she was in
movie.
California. Have you seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
Brad Pitt and it's a serial killer movie. She was in. Oh my gosh. Woody Harrelson, Natural Born Killers. She's been in some screwed up stuff. She was in Old School.
Oh, yeah.
She played, Luke Wilson's fiance, I think.
She's the one that was crazy.
Yeah, that's a way to put it. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, what was your opinion?
Yeah, I liked it a lot, but I kind of wish somebody would have died at the end. Sorry, somebody does die at the end, but I won't give away who. I wish more characters
we could spoil it.
Died at the end.
The way he dies at the end is insane.
It just keeps on going.
He's just like speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
Like drifting off, just
that
drowning
creeped me
slowly.
Out too.
What do you think about the soundtrack?
It was a bit over the top.
Yeah, which I think served the movie though.
A lot of chords out of nowhere.
So that soundtrack, if I did my homework right, by Bernard Herrmann. So Bernard Herrmann did the original.
Oh, right, this is a remake.
Yeah, with Robert Mitchum and Gregory Peck. Was it Mitchum? Gregory Peck, definitely. He played like the lawyer, that like super overdone. Yeah. Anyways, what was that?
I don't know. I think another
Kitty
toilet
Wells
flush.
Ghost. Kitty. We're sorry, Kitty. We're sorry if we upset
Kitty, what's on you?
I think she was a big fan of the original.
Oh, yeah.
So let's not say anything bad about it.
Well, I've never seen it, so I can't say anything bad about it.
Okay, I haven't either.
Okay.
But Herman did the soundtrack for it, and he did like Hitchcock, and he did Citizen Kane. He did Taxi Driver.
Okay, I've seen Citizen Kane, and that seems right.
But Elmer Bernstein did this one, but he used
inspo
Bernard Herrmann's composition. I guess he arranged it. Maybe I don't know exactly how it worked, but
then how was it not his?
I don't know. I could even have that information wrong. But
so you didn't do your homework as good as maybe you thought.
No.
No.
The audience will I got to keep a little bit of.
Well, when you said
wrong
if I did my homework correctly.
Yeah.
Sounds like you didn't.
You know what kind of grades I got. 80% of that is true.
That's
a guarantee. Mm-hmm. That's 60% of the time. You know Bill Murray?
Mm-hmm. I know Bill Murray.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
He will be at at our show, The Dead or Alive. He makes the cut.
He can, yeah.
So Dead or Alive, Bill Murray for sure.
If he deigns to grace us with his presence.
He won't. You can't count on him from what I hear.
Oh, I thought he was just like enigmatic and just only.
No, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can count on him.
Can't count.
We can't count on him.
Well,
like you cannot. Leslie Shoecraft cannot count
on Bill Murray.
He does not care about.
You don't know anything about.
He will when he meets you, and he will.
You don't know what I did in the 19 years
now.
of life before I met you. I could have a very close relationship with Bill Murray.
Like, similar to the scene with De Niro and Bobby D and Juliette Lewis.
He's that much older than me?
Oh, yeah.
He's in his 80s?
Bill Murray?
He's in his 80s?
He's getting there if he's not.
Oh, no.
He was going to play Max Cady, though. He was going to play the De Niro role. Well, sorry, they were trying to get him. Mm. And it's funny, I didn't obviously know that watching it, but, well, I guess it's not obvious I didn't know that. But,
it would have been different, but I would have liked it.
Well, so that movie sort of reminded me of a dark What About Bob, which was actually pretty dark.
Yeah.
Oh, I said that during the movie?
I think you did.
Yeah. So it's just kind of funny because he's playing like a dopey Max Cady. Like everybody's just like, you can't really do anything about it. And anyways, you want to move on off of Cape Fear?
It's a great movie, though. I would recommend it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Don't watch it with your kids.
It depends on your kids and depends on what you want to do at home.
I'm the mother, and if you're going to pick someone's advice, you should pick mine.
What about, got a few other things.
You can go ahead. I haven't done much this week.
Okay, well, good for you. I've listened to Julian Lage.
Oh, I know who that is.
Well, he is, I've been calling him Lage forever, and I thought, I'm getting on the podcast, I want to learn how to actually say it. Make sure I'm saying his name right.
Oh, I just asked ChatGPT how to pronounce someone's name, too, but hopefully it's right.
Okay. Can't wait to hear who.
You'll have to wait until the end and to see.
So I've just learned how to say his name right, but I have been listening to him for a couple of years.
You've been listening to his music correctly?
What does that entail?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I would say I have.
You disagree.
Headphones like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Quickly becoming one of my favorite guitar players.
Man, you love guitar.
I do.
You really do. He really does. He's not just an act. He's not just playing one.
This album I've been listening to this week, though, is Modern Lore.
Lore.
Lore. And it is jazz meets country western blues kind of, but it's real nice, real smooth. Just
what's his first name?
He's so good. Julian.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what Schwarzenegger's character's name was in Twins, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what Julian's name is in Trailer Park Boys.
Don't quote me on that. We should be drinking rum and cokes right now.
Swirling them around. We should have been drinking them last time on our sitcom one.
No doubt.
We are the worst.
We'll do the Trailer Park. We're learning. Okay.
We can't be too good or the audience will like it.
Revelry is one of my favorite songs on that album. I heard that song and it made me listen to the entire album. It's beautiful. I love it. Listen to Winery Dogs.
I helped.
You helped me. That's right. A recommendation from my boss, superintendent. Mm-hmm. And what'd you think? You're going to get me fired.
I told you.
Depending on how you answer.
No.
He's like that.
I said I liked it, but it's right on the edge of too hard.
Too hard?
Mm-hmm. For me.
What's like what's the hardest kind of music that you like? Would you say? Could you come up with something?
I can't think of who it is that I like. Who does I can't even say the word Ray Contours.
Oh yeah.
Who is that?
Jack White, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. That kind of like early 2000s alt rock, like Strokes.
Mm-hmm. Is that how do you say it?
Rockin'
Rockin'
Is
Tours.
that how you say it?
Yeah, I think
Let's
so.
go with that.
Rockin' Tour.
No, I love that kind of music. But Winery Dogs, I am very impressed by them. They're virtual. I mean, you could call them a super group.
Are
All
they
these
still
guys
around?
are from. Yeah,
Are they a current group?
The reason it came up is because I may be getting some facts wrong, but I think he said he's going to a conference in Columbus, and he's like, the Winery Dogs are playing. He's like, I know I'm not going to be able to get anybody to go with me, but I think I'm just going to go by myself and
Did
check
you
them
say,
out. And I was
is
like,
it a
I don't know who those
conference
guys
that I
are.
need to go
Yeah, well, I'm kind of thing. This is the kind of group I would love to see live because they're just so unbelievably good.
Yeah, their drummer is great.
Oh,
who is it?
Mike Pomeroy?
Mike Ponderosa?
Mike Portnoy. Yeah, he was from Dream Theater. Have you ever listened to them? They're like prog metal. they're on a super level. They're, Medeski, Martin, and Wood kind of. I'm only saying that because we talked about them before. But yeah, just super, super top tier. Richie Kotzen. I did not know. Billy Sheehan, I knew that guy just from just conversations and stuff. But they were both in Mr. Big. You know why that's significant?
Why?
Because Mr. Big is the first song we ever played together.
They were in the band?
Well,
the band was called...
To Be With You, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
We should do that on here sometime.
On an anniversary
I have to learn... Ooh, I gotta learn. Paul Gilbert has a solo on that is pretty sick.
It's not in a good key for me. We'll have to change the key.
Okay, well...
If I'm the lead. If you're the lead, though, then I'll just add the harms.
We'll discuss it.
Okay.
Anyways, these guys were great. I loved almost all of every song I listened to, except, and this is gonna hurt, the chorus. I think the choruses were just weak. They just kind of, for me,
fell apart.
Maybe it's just I don't listen enough to genre or something, but it kind of went. It's almost like it's got this sick. The bass player is just Billy Sheehan, if I'm saying that right. He's just got a sick groove, and of course the drum and the guitar player his voice is great, and he can shred. I mean, they're so good. But the chorus, it just hits, and it's just kind of, Sort of turns into like new metal. Anyways.
I don't want new or old metal.
I will definitely revisit them. Like I said, love to see them live.
Great.
Watch The Outfit. I've been up to a lot this week.
What have I been doing all week?
I don't know how I've watched and listened to all this stuff. Because I've been
I'm like over here just like, what have I done?
You could talk about some YouTube videos or something like that.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, you watch them?
I haven't really been watching that many lately because I set a bunch of timers on my phone.
Oh, you actually follow it.
I do watch.
You do what the digital trainer tells you.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Thank you. I fall back into it usually on the weekends. I let myself catch up on some stuff I haven't seen.
Like what?
You mean on the YouTube?
Sure.
Well, I'm probably too old for her, but I love Mia Maples and Caroline Winkler.
I don't know who they are.
They're influencers.
What do you mean you're too old for them?
Well, Mia Maples is like 27.
Does she like screen her viewers?
No, she's just so cute. And she always has her mom on, and they're the best.
What do they do?
Everything. She does everything from remodels her house to reviews clothing to sews to cooks to just all kinds of different stuff. And then Caroline Winkler is an interior designer. She's crazy. She would fit into our family pretty well. She's pretty goofy.
Any relation to Henry?
It's Henry Winkler. It's his alter ego.
Okay.
His alter ego.
His alter Winkler.
It's his alter Winkler.
That shouldn't be the funniest thing ever said, but
it is somehow.
Okay, anything else on Mia? Or
Caroline
Henry?
Winkler? Henry? No, that's all I got.
The Outfit?
Yeah, go back to that.
I don't want to ruin anything. I just want to mention I knew nothing about the movie whatsoever. I don't even know how I ended up with it.
Is it the one you said you think I might have wanted to watch with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mob movie.
Oh, right. Yeah, you told me about that.
But it's kind of not. It's one of those movies that takes place in like one room the whole time, pretty much.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah. It's smart. It's not
dialogue
super
driven?
smart, but very dialogue driven. Yeah. There's a little bit of action. I mean, there's some stuff happens. The acting's solid. I mean, it has to be if it's going to be that kind of movie. Mark Rylance. I didn't know any of these people's name.
Are these people
I knew
in the
them
movie?
from
Okay.
I knew them from Sight. Like Mark Rylance, I recognized him. He was in. I didn't write down what he was in, but he got an Oscar as best supporting actor, I think, for Bridge of Spies. So I will probably watch that next. After
you are just the chain of, what's that called?
Matrix, like a. You talking like
this is related. Like you were talking
like
about like reading the liners of CD albums,
no,
and now you're doing that with the movies.
Yeah, that's how that's how I know.
Discover anything.
That's how I know a ton of.
I just let you tell me what I should do, and then I do it.
I know a lot of stuff, but I don't know anything that deep because I keep getting distracted by
the next thing that person did, and then you discover a new
this person likes corn. I wonder
if I
who
like
his favorite kind of tractor is. And then I'll watch a million tractor videos. So I'll tell you what tractors I got my eye on
Oh, really?
next week. No.
Oh, well, we
Those
do
are
need to
expensive,
to
man.
make a tractor purchase.
$1,000 per horsepower is what
Wow.
they say. Great movie. Great. No, I love going into movies with no expectations, and if it's good, like if it's even just good, it feels great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not expecting anything, I wasn't expecting anything. Didn't even know what it was about. I
Were you
really enjoyed
bicycling?
it. Got a little bit of a twist. I kind of saw it coming, but it was still nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the actress in it, Zoe Deutsch, you know her?
Maybe.
You'd recognize her.
Okay.
She was in Zombieland 2,
Okay.
and I wrote lots of stuff I've seen but can't pin her on. And yeah,
Have I seen Zombieland 2?
yes, she's the one. She's wearing like pink. She's like
don't
kind of like who's Reese Witherspoon's character in the
Oh, Legally Blonde.
yeah, what's her name?
Elle Woods.
Elle Woods. Okay, she's kind of got that kind of vibe going.
Elle Woods vibe.
She was in Dirty Grandpa
Okay, I didn't actually watch
with
that.
Robert De Niro. Man, this is like 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon right now. Who was in
I think
JFK,
we just
which I
keep
just
talking
watched
about
last.
enough stuff.
We watched Community.
We
We
do.
started a new bedtime sitcom.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
I think it's delightful. Good enough to keep on going.
I do too. Well, I said it was the best pilot I think I've ever seen. The funniest pilot I think I've ever
That's
seen.
true.
It seems to be, is it just me, or they'll go on a streak where the jokes just kill, and then it'll kind of turn a little bit into
Like
a
storyline?
for a
Yeah.
minute, but then they come in with jokes, just
Yeah.
hammering it again. It's funny enough to keep me in.
Well, and it
I
also
really like the
like
characters a lot.
definitely doesn't take itself seriously in the least.
No.
Which I like.
Yeah, me too. I love.
You feel like you're in on the joke. Like it almost feels like it's filmed in a way where you're like there. Like you feel like you're in on
yes.
what's happening.
No, it's a good way to put it. So kudos to
Joel
everyone
McHale.
involved there.
Yeah.
Dan Harmon wrote
Chevy
it.
Chase.
Yeah, Chevy Chase is great in that.
His
Yeah.
one-liners are
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh yeah, and I love what's his name? Pooty, Danny Pooty. I'm not sure
Is
I'm
that
saying his name right.
Abed?
Abed. Yeah, he's great. He was He was awesome as Batman.
As Batman, yeah.
Honestly, he's a better Batman than Val Kilmer, I think. Rest in peace. Val Kilmer could be there.
Oh, I forgot he died.
Val Kilmer. Have you ever seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he's amazing in that. And Tombstone. He's amazing in a lot, but not Batman necessarily.
He'll be at our concert now? In the VIP seating with who else do we have in the VIP seating?
My gosh,
I can't
I
remember.
don't remember. It's
like up there with the
Was it a
Muppets.
president?
No, because you were like, oh, like Abraham Lincoln. I was like, no, just a regular box.
Yeah, who was it? I don't know.
It'll come to us.
Yeah, it'll come to us. Yeah, I love the little thing that they've been doing at the end in the credits with Donald Glover and in a bed, where they just say the most bizarre off. I mean, it's great. Good show. I'm looking forward to more.
It's our bedtime show. So
It's our bedtime, yeah.
if you remember from the previous episode, we talked about our bedtime shows.
We ranked them. We actually
we
got
did.
into some serious details on that.
We sure did.
Check it out.
Did you listen
If
to
you
it?
like bedtime shows.
Did you listen to that one?
I did. Yeah.
How was it?
It's captivating. But I'm into bedtime shows. So
That's
you
true.
know.
You know, that's true.
Bedtime sitcoms. You got to check out the episode to find out what that means.
Well, I can tell you 2 songs I'm working on learning
I'd love to know.
for work.
Oh yeah. Is this a segue?
Thank God and it can be.
Because there's one more thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
And then that could be our segue.
It wasn't going to be a segue, but I can make it one. Go.
Okay.
Go. Go, go, go.
I listened to Flight of the Navigator soundtrack by Alan Silvestri.
Is that before or after you played along with it? Through the looper pedal
during.
of your phone app.
So that wasn't a looper pedal. That was a 10-minute song.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that little lunchbox amp had a...
Oh, no, that was a different time. That was a different night
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's been more than one night. Sorry.
where I've just sat there and tranced out and played guitar.
Yeah.
To random stuff, yes. No, there's a part of Bathwater
That reminds you of that?
that reminds me of the boom, 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 boom. No?
I mean,
it's not really in Bathwater, but that interval change with those 3 notes in the anyways.
Like you could isolate that interval and find it somewhere in Bathwater, but without the context, it sounds like totally different.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. So I just decided to listen to the whole soundtrack, and that took me back in a big way. Like I almost cried. Not really.
I never even watched that movie until I was married to you.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that surprising? Doesn't that seem like something we would have watched growing up, given what my dad was into?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It must have just
Missed
not been
his-
on.
yeah.
He just never saw it because he
We
would have
should
been
get it
all
for him
over that. Ooh,
He might like
he'd
that.
like it. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It holds up.
Yeah.
I watched it with Caroline.
16 years ago? 10 years ago?
10 years ago, probably. Yeah.
It holds up.
I was like, this is solid. They did a lot. They went for a lot of stuff in that movie.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I'll tell you
enough
what.
to-
We'll do a Flight of the Navigator episode.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Guys, we got a lot of stuff coming your way.
All right, listen. Why don't you tell me about these songs you're working on?
2 songs. Well, I worked on 3, but I already played one and I'm dismissing it from my brain until next October. It's called Haunted House by Jumpin' Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons, like from from Kiss?
No. That's what I wanted to know as well. It's not just move into a haunted house.
Whoa.
It's just
Oh, you said Jumpin' Gene?
Jumpin' Gene
Oh, yeah,
Simmons.
of course. That's why that song sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not the one I was going to talk about. One is a Roy Orbison song called Candyman.
Yeah?
Someone asked me for that.
Sing it. 'Cause
I
I'm
haven't
thinking
learned it
David
yet.
Lee Roth.
I haven't learned it yet.
Wait, where's that Ice Cream Man? Yeah. I know I've heard
I never
Candyman.
heard it of it or had heard it before when I listened to it. But I also want to know what you think when someone says, I want to be your candy man. What does
I think
that
they're
mean?
trying to sell me illicit substances.
No, like if you were a girl and a boy wanted to go out with you and that's what they said. Or whatever.
I would say it'd be probably a pretty good way to warm up for the Juliette Lewis Bobby D scene.
Yeah, see, that doesn't, I mean, that's a whole era thing. Like, we could get into the whole, like, I can't wait till you're, what are all those gross songs? Like, she was only 16.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, or you're much too young.
Yeah.
Or, Gary Puckett had a long, young girl, get out of my... You're like, Gary,
But I don't think about Roy Orbison in that way. So.
Who are you working? Quit. You need to quit the job at the pizza place. You need to get a real job, dude. No
need to
offense
get
to
on.
people at the pizza place, but Gary Puckett, he's not fit for that place.
He needed to get out of there.
Yeah.
Too much public access for him.
Yes. And the Union Gap.
And then the other one that I'm working on that it's just slipped my mind. Oh, Thank God in Greyhound You're Gone. It's a Roy Clark song.
Oh, Roy Clark could shred
On an instrument?
on guitar.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, he's like one of the greats.
Sorry, everyone in the world's probably like, you're so stupid.
No,
we hate this podcast.
Yeah, we did our
We
job.
did it.
Well, I probably didn't even get. It's probably not Roy Clark. It's probably he's awesome. No, he's done. He's like you usually hear him play like a lot of the classics, like a Rider. What is it? Riders, not Riders in the Storm. Ghost
Riders
Riders
Sky.
in the Sky. Yeah.
He wrote that?
I don't know. I don't. Well, I don't know, but he can play the crap.
Do you
out
remember the Sesame Street when Johnny Cash was on and he did it with the Muppets?
I don't think so.
Well, there's an episode of Sesame Street where all the Muppets are dressed up like cowboys and they're on horses, and Johnny Cash is singing that song with them.
Oh, Johnny Cash was singing, not Roy Clark.
Yeah, no, I said Johnny
I was like,
Cash,
why
I
was he
think.
playing the guitar if he was on?
No.
I
here's-
think you did say Johnny Cash. Yeah.
But here's a great memory about that. I remember that, like watching it as a kid.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, we should find it. I did go find it because when I was at work, one of my probably the coolest 80-something-year-old lady I've ever met in my whole life. She was my patient for a while until she died. Oh, rest in peace. Anyway, she remembered it too, and we were both sitting there thinking, did that really happen? And she's like, I think it did. And so then I pulled it up on YouTube and we watched it together.
That's pretty cool. That's like right in that sweet spot of the generation gap there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure what I saw was a rerun.
Oh, yeah.
And
well,
so she may have seen it originally with her kids or something.
I'm thinking of my mind keeps going to the Johnny Cash show. Is that what it was?
No, I think it was Sesame Street.
No. What I'm saying
Oh.
was the Johnny Cash show was a thing. Wasn't
Yes,
it?
it was.
And it was with, but I think Roy Clark was on that
Okay.
show. And then, so you're talking about the Muppets. My mind keeps going to that show, and I'm getting timelines confused. But
Yeah. So those are my songs. So brings us around to.
do you like it? Is it worth checking out?
It's funny. Thank God in Greyhound You're Gone. I mean, he's acting like he's sad that she's leaving him. But so the first half of the song is like real slow, and then she gets on the bus and he's like, "Thank God and Greyhound, you're gone." And it's my grandpa would have loved it. He probably did love it.
Probably. Yeah, he definitely liked him.
And the whole song is like, good riddance, get out of here. You spent all my money.
Nice.
Kind of thing. So I'm working that one up. That's for the same people who wanted Pinball Machine.
Oh, man. I got some.
I wish I could take you to
cuts.
work.
I listened to that song.
You'd love these people.
Well, wait. Why don't you take me there? Why don't you take me there? Kind of.
Why don't you introduce
virtually?
our topic while I pull up my notes?
All right. What I asked Leslie to talk about today. She is a music therapist and my wife, but as a man married to a wife music therapist, I know what a music therapist is. Would you like me to define it?
I'd like to hear what you think you can say about it.
A music therapist is a college-educated, certified professional who uses music to achieve non-musical goals.
All right. You get it. You get the gold star. That's good enough.
I've had to explain to a few people over the years, and
I try not to. I try not to talk about what I do because I'm so tired of
fatigued.
it. Yeah.
Didn't you sell a course on that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, why don't you plug it?
Because I'm not selling it anymore.
Because this podcast isn't getting any traction.
Maybe we can get a foothold in an incredibly niche occupational field.
But honestly, yeah. Well, you have interesting stuff to say, and that's honestly why I wanted to do an episode where we just talk about hospice specifically, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah. I will probably dance around some of my other work, though, too, because when you're asking me specific questions, I might have better answers from some other fields, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, we can go in
but
psychiatric.
Hospice is what I do mostly now. But I started out in a state psychiatric facility, maximum security psychiatric facility amongst corrections officers, and it was locked, and I had to go in and out of security to get in and out every day, and we did music therapy with the patients who were in residence there. And then I did that, and then I did it at another less secure hospital, a couple different regional hospitals. And then I ended up doing hospice work. And your first question, I'll just answer it now, is how long have I been doing that? Hospice
How
work?
long, excuse me a second. Whose question was it again?
Yours, go please.
Oh, hey, Leslie, is it? May I?
Oh yeah, because we're in line to see if you ever if a stranger tried to kiss me, I'd punch him.
I got to do...
That might come up.
Again, this has come up before, but just a little shout out to George Clinton. That is from PCU. One of the, I'm surprised Max Cady didn't do that.
He pretty much did.
That's but for those at home, could you explain real quick, and then we'll get back to it.
He went to take my hand as if he was going to kiss it, but then he licked it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it, and that was the explanation. Anyway, what was the question though?
How long you been doing this?
How long have I been a music therapist, or how long have I been in hospice?
How long have you been doing a music therapist? How long have I?
That's for 0 years.
So, how long have you been a music therapist?
20 years.
And how long have you been doing hospice?
12 years.
12 years.
2013.
All in southern Ohio, right?
All in rural Appalachia.
Southeastern Ohio. So that probably is different from doing music therapy and hospice in the Bay Area, California.
Sure. And there's a hospice organization that does continuing ed out of Florida. And what they offer is lots and lots of Latino inspired music because of the population is so different than what I would see. And so if you didn't grow up, I do lots of country and gospel music, which I'm sure you've picked up by now through this podcast. But
oh, I thought you meant me. I'm like, yeah.
So if I hired a music therapist to work for me in this area who grew up in the city, they would probably have a lot of music to learn. And if I went down to Florida to practice in West Palm Beach or, probably not West Palm Beach. What's the other city? Miami. That's what I was trying to get to.
West Palm Beach, I mean, people die there too.
That's true.
Yeah. And they like music. But
yeah, so the population of people is represented differently, and their music is different.
That's super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always legitimately interested. And when you say, I have this you'll say, I got to learn, like, what's a list of, like, I don't know, you can't say it, but there was a guy who loved, oh my gosh, Supertramp. He liked like Supertramp, and he liked Ambrosia, and you know, I was like, who is this dude? Like, tell me about this guy. Like, I'm really interested. I'd love to actually meet him.
I had to go and learn that music because I didn't know it.
So when I hear you practicing learning songs, I am always very interested, and I kind of like want to know more about the actual person who you're seeing. I know you can't talk about it, but
I will say one disclaimer I wanted to say is, even if I say funny or disparaging things about people, I really enjoy my work as a hospice person, and I really value all of the people that I see. How many people do you think I've seen that have died in the last 12 years? Hundreds.
For sure.
Do you think I'm approaching 1,000?
I don't know. I mean, we could probably figure it out real quick, but it'd be
an estimate.
What's the ROI on that time spent figuring out the death toll? I mean, we hit a lot of our show does.
It is a privilege. It is a privilege, and it's an honor that people allow me to come into their homes and into their lives in the last 6 months or less, that they know that they're going to be there. So even though people are weird and they give me great stories, I do want everyone listening to know that I do respect the people that I see.
she does. Honestly, like, you know, everybody has frustrations with life and people and et cetera, et cetera. But no, you're always, I would say, honestly, you've maintained an incredibly, having done that for 12 years, I don't know how you're so positive.
Well, there's a lot of change.
But you've been, you know, obvious. Yeah.
Which helps, honestly.
You mean turnover?
There's a lot of turnover.
Yeah.
In staff and patients.
Yeah.
And I only work there part-time, so I don't get the level of burnout as I would as if I was a full-time hospice music therapist. It's a lot of driving. That's my least favorite part. I hate driving.
I don't know. So the places she goes, and I'm not trying to, again, like she was saying.
We made our disclaimer.
Yeah, we give her a disclaimer. Now she goes in some pretty rough, like the places that you, like if you watch Pickers, American Pickers.
Yeah.
And they're like climbing underneath just heaps of
stuff.
Who knows what.
Yeah.
And there's just animals
Droppings
everywhere. And that's, I mean, how often do you go to a place like that? Like for real?
You should ask me how often I go to a place that's not like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get used to that?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
Well, let me ask you this. Think about like when you first started playing and you like the first few times you walked into a place like that and you're just like, holy crap. Like do you get locked in quicker to your instrument? Are you able to pull it together faster, or does that affect you negatively as far as just getting in the song and just
I want to do my job and get out.
Would you say you play better if it's a, you know,
the grosser, the better I play? Fetid moppet residence. That fits the residence of a fetid moppet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been some times where I say to myself, okay, this person is dying. You're here to provide them this calming, relaxing experience to make them feel comfortable and maybe help them along. And you can you just try to get to 10 minutes. Just try to get it to 10 minutes.
But you make a huge difference.
I hope to.
I think you do. Because oftentimes you end up playing there.
Yeah, I usually try to stay 30 minutes. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have in the past. I mean, I know.
I've done a lot of funerals.
Man.
Sometimes when I'm sitting at
a funerals episode.
Sometimes I sit at a funeral and think, wow, I got to stop coming to these.
Yeah, well, people get freaking dying.
And they're going to keep doing that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it.
All right.
Well, I wrote answers to these questions.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to go down the list here. What's the furthest, most desolate place you've ever been?
So everywhere where we live has some real pockets of furthest, most desolate qualifiers.
Yeah.
But I would say, you know, I don't want to give out too much like detail, but we serve a 5-county area, and they're all pretty poor counties.
Like probably like
The poorest, I'm sure.
bottom 10 poorest
6
counties in Ohio, right?
Yeah. Maybe some of those northeast ones are not like those ones that
Right. Yeah, that's probably
have like inner city type of poverty.
Sure.
We don't have that, but we have a lot of poverty. So when I first started doing this, I had no idea how big the county that we live in is because I grew up here. I probably spent my time in maybe 15% of our county, and now I think I've been everywhere. And there's some places that I went to that I thought, wow, that was one of them. This isn't exactly an answer to your earlier question about how long it took me to get used to people's houses, but I was like, I bet if the economy crashed, these people would never know. Like, that's how I felt for a long time about a lot of places I went.
They'd be like me when I found out about September 11th at like 3 in the afternoon.
Oh my God.
Because I've been sleeping all day.
A version of that for sure. Yeah. But they're sort of living on canned food from the 70s and 80s. They don't really get out and go anywhere.
They got to take care of their pet deer.
Yeah, that's later.
Oh, crap.
I can bring it up now if you want.
No, I'm sorry. I'm stepping on your... No, keep going. Keep going.
But I would say a lot of people that I've seen that are out in the middle of nowhere, they don't really have driveways. I mean, you have to really consider what kind of vehicle you have. There's been a number of times when I was driving the Camry, it does not have 4-wheel drive, where I
fit all the instruments too.
Parked at the end of the driveway and walked however long to the house. And if the weather is bad, and like everybody lives on a dirt road, and it's just no neighbors.
You go places without running water, don't you?
I've been to somebody who was living in a camper connected to a trailer by several cables, but no like even facilities for running water in the camper. It was just like a dry camper. Is that a word? Is that a thing?
Sure, works for me.
Yeah. And that person, it's like, here's a whole dignity thing. Like, that person had to go use the bathroom while I was there behind a curtain, like 2 feet away from me. And he wanted me to keep singing. So I did.
So tell me about that as best you can, like from a performance standpoint. What is it like to sing for somebody who is dying and crapping right next to you, just with only Kitty Wells' ghost separating you?
Well, I don't really ever think of what I do as performing. So that's...
People are like, what, Kitty...
Wait, was
sorry,
Kitty
what
Wells?
was Kitty Wells? Sorry, what was the Kitty Wells?
You didn't like that I didn't comment on the Kitty Wells joke?
No, go ahead.
Speaking of ghosts.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not thinking about it as performance. So...
Yeah.
I know, but I mean...
Yeah.
So I'll just try to keep things real lighthearted in a situation like that, because I mean, you gotta go. You don't have anywhere to go, and I don't have anywhere to go unless I go back outside. Oh, in that particular scenario, I walked in and I went into the trailer at first because I thought that was the residence, and there was like people are like often openly doing drugs. But these were like drugs that I don't normally.
They're like rock stars, right? These are like
they're like lots of rock
other
stars,
music therapists,
yeah. Actors, like A-listers.
They're to support you.
A-list parties, after parties.
Yeah.
And like the amount of people, I don't know if this will come up in a question, but the amount of people who just open a door and let a stranger into their house, and they don't acknowledge you, and they don't tell you where the patient's at. And I'm just like, hi, I'm Leslie. I'm a music therapist. Also, I don't cold call. I don't show up unannounced. Like, I have talked to someone who has said, yes, you can come at 3:30.
Yeah, you guys have like a proper system.
Yeah,
for all
like
this.
there's no me just showing up randomly. But it's like people just like, it's like everybody's just kind of glazed over, the family members. And I finally find the patient. That's usually a really positive experience. And then I feel even better about what I'm doing because I feel like I'm making a comfortable environment and, providing a music experience for them. Because, a lot of people don't have access to live music. That's the other thing I always remember. A lot of people, especially these days, don't play instruments or have instruments.
That's a good point.
And so I think for a lot of people, it's kind of an exciting thing that a person is coming into their house and playing and singing for them.
I don't know why I've never thought of it. It probably is pretty awesome.
Well, because we play music.
Yeah.
And you've always had access to whatever you wanted.
Yeah, that's true. I've been blessed. So scariest.
Well, you skipped longest.
Oh crap! Longest. Oh yeah, what's the longest somebody's been on?
The longest one I ever had was on for 3 years. which is a really long time. And especially in that condition of this person was in, where they were just bedbound for 3 years and unable to do anything. And just like deteriorating, of course, because you have to be deteriorating to continue to qualify for hospice services.
Every 6 months?
Yeah, you have to have a prognosis of 6 months or less. But I mean, like, incrementally this person was. And I did write about the music for that one.
Yeah. Because you got, how many, I mean, you got to keep it fresh for 3 years, right?
Oh, yeah. But that's what I was going to say is he had about 3 favorite songs. He wanted to hear El Paso, which
Robbins?
is like a 5-minute song. And
it's like a Gordon Lightfoot song.
It is.
It's like, oh my gosh,
but
there's a lot going.
The chorus or whatever.
When's he die again?
There's no chorus. There's no repeating except for the. No, there's no repeating words in that. But it does change. It briefly goes to another key and comes back to a related key back to the original key. So I got really good at that one. He always cried when I did that one. He always wanted to hear Coat of Many Colors, and then he would tell me the same story about getting a new coat from a box of rags, like literally.
Is that
it's a Dolly Parton song.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't think I knew that one.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Oh, man, it's probably like one of her top. I might have put her on the map.
Country is a serious blind spot for me.
Dolly is pretty badass.
No, she is. I know she is.
But
everything I've learned about her, I'm like, she's like, honestly.
She's the real deal.
She's starting to get. I'm going to put her up with like Chuck Norris as far as just like legend, like reputation,
her
procedure.
mythical,
yeah. She's got a bit of a mythos about her, and sounds well deserved, as Chuck Norris's does as well. But both of those folks, they will obviously never die. But if they were, well, they can come alive.
They can come in any whatever condition.
Yeah.
Stuffed, alive, dead.
Yep.
One thing though,
Stuffed.
When you do the same songs every week. Sometimes the people, so like this particular person lived in a group home, and sometimes the people who work there forget that I'm not there to see them.
Really? Like, how often would you say, like, not weekly?
I mean, they
not
forget,
weekly for a decade straight.
Right. Well,
Okay.
that's actually not even what I'm talking about. I'm saying that they forget that I'm not there to see them, and then I'll be like with this person that wants that it's their life, and I'm there to serve them, and if they want to hear the same 3 songs, then I'm going to do it. And sometimes the staff will be like, you play that song every week. So I'll be like, that's right. And I'm going to do it again next week. And you can go hang. Like,
so you can go hang?
Yeah.
I've been living down here a while.
It's true. For most of my life.
So 3 years. And then did she pass?
He did pass.
I think I know. I think I remember this person. Scariest.
I have a few scariest. So it's only me. I'm by myself when I go places,
which yes does bother me when I think about it. I just tried to think about it. I don't know exactly what to do.
Well, most people are happy to see me. I've never been like, other than people being like, not knowing why I'm there, which is confusing to me because somebody's told me to come.
Right.
I talked to someone in your house.
Hi, this is Leslie, the music therapist.
Shut up. That's how I talk on the phone.
She's the friendliest person alive.
I hate making phone calls.
It's great. I love it.
And I somehow have a job where I have to do it every single day. And I'm often calling new people I've never talked to every day.
You're just growing.
I'm just really growing.
You're just growing.
Can you sing that?
Growing, we do it every day. We're growing when we're sleeping, and even when we pray. Pray. We pray too.
I bet they weren't praying on Barney.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Praying on Barney?
Is it like a Christian Barney, like VeggieTales meets Barney?
Oh, I bet there was, yeah. Salty.
Because VeggieTales actually, they had some bangers, I gotta say.
Okay,
anyways, continue.
So one time I had a student with me, like a college student who was doing a practicum, and we pulled him to a new house, and what?
I'm just thinking, they must just blow their minds.
I know.
When they go to these
especially
places.
when what's happening is catching me off guard.
We have to go in there? Oh yeah, keep going.
So I walk in, never been there before. When we pull into the driveway, there's like 2 men outside, like arguing in a very, like screaming at each other. And I'm just like, I don't want to get out of the car. So they finally get out of the car, and then like the one that gets in his car and squeals out of there, tires squealing, dust flying. And the other one's like, she's in here. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, come on, student. So we go in, get in there, and he's like, well, she's sleeping. I'm like, okay, well, do you not want us to wake her up? Because that's fine. We can leave. And in my mind, I'm like, please, I want to leave. Then I look down, and he's like, well, sit here. So we sit down, and I look down. There's like a live gun just out on the table. And I mean, I'm not really scared of guns per se. I grew up with them. You have them. I don't like them.
Right.
But I'm not really that concerned about them. However, our guns are locked up. And when strangers come to our home, we don't leave guns out.
Seemingly violent ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like me.
Sorry, yeah, of course.
Like if we had a hospice worker coming to our house and there's just a gun. So I didn't, when he came, he was like, I don't know. I was like, you know what? We're going to leave. And I like grabbed my student. I was like, we're out of here.
Smart.
I mean, I didn't think he was going to do anything to me.
No, but why?
What if that guy came back and then he was going to shoot that guy up? You know, I don't know.
1,000%. That was super smart. I'm proud of you.
See, I'm not dumb.
No, you're not. No, well, it's not even about the smarts there. People get so wrapped up in, they want to hurt this guy's feelings or whatever. Just get out of there. That's yeah.
And then
proud of you.
I'm also going to try not to give time stamps on anything. So try not to ask me when was that or anything like that.
Okay.
The serial killer visit.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about.
That place. Can you help me think of a horror movie that we've seen where it's just like this empty feeling? Like they like get to a house and it's like somebody might be like rocking in the corner and it's like everything's dirty and gray and dark. Can you help me think of a movie? You can come back to it, but just like think of like a horror movie where maybe like a social worker has to go make a child visit or something like that, like a well check on somebody.
Yeah, I mean, House of a Thousand Corpses wasn't like that exactly,
but even weapons when when they had to go
perfect.
and it was kind of dark in there. That's how this guy opens the door. His mother was the patient, and he like opens the door and steps back, but like not enough for me to come all the way in, and he just stands there, and then he goes out of this little entryway and turns left. He's not really talking to me or anything. And
you're by yourself, right?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have a student with you.
I don't have no student with me. I'm just alone. And I turn left. Oh, and by the way, like I've passed like 10 really, really lovely upper middle class homes. And I'm like, great, this is great. I'm going to go to a clean house. And then I pull up to the house that's mine. I'm like, of course. It gets piled with trash. And
heads on spikes.
Yes, basically. Yeah. And I knew that, of course, this is the one. So, and he like turns left, so I follow him, and then he's like, no, not this way. And I'm gonna be like, well, you didn't tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. So I walk in to the right, and then the patient was in a hospital bed in the family room, which is what I would recommend if you have a family member on hospice. Try not to leave them in their bedrooms if it's possible for them to be out in a community area.
Top tip.
That's my tip for the week.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
I usually have a tip.
You got some good tips.
Mm-hmm. So they're not isolated and alone. But this lady probably wanted to die because her son was such a creep.
Dude.
He sat down. He gave me a folding chair, and I sat down in it, and I had my guitar with me. But often I don't know how much room I'm going to have in places, so I don't bring much with me on my first visit because I'm just assessing all kinds of stuff. The patient, the environment, whatever. And he got a folding chair, and he sat so close to me that our legs were almost touching. And I was incredibly uncomfortable. And he did some weird stuff while I took my guitar case and put it between us. Like, you're not going to like creep up, like get closer to me or whatever.
Have you ever seen Desperado, dude?
And then he had like really long fingernails, and he was like clicking them. Oh, you would have punched him, right? Yeah, those noises, you would have hated it. I was just like, and then she had dementia, the patient was. And so I'm like, I know people have dementia, but I still have to talk to them. Like, I still have to say, like, how are you? What kind of music do you like? Like, it's, treat them with...
Of course.
Respect,
human beings,
right?
All that, yeah.
And he's just like, and then she would answer, but I couldn't understand her. And a lot of times in that situation, the family member will usually know what they're saying, and then they'll tell me, and I'll be like, oh, okay. And then I'll turn back to the patient. Well, he didn't say anything. And so I had to like look at him and be like, do you know what she's saying? And he's like, no. So then he's writing the whole time I'm doing my session and trying to get anything out of her. And every time I started to sing, she started to cry. And so sometimes when stuff like that happens, I feel like I'm not doing anything good. And so I don't want to prolong her feeling sad. And so I'm like, I think I'm
Let's
going to
get this freaking gargoyle hovering around the corner. Yeah.
And he's writing, scribbling away. And then when I was like, I think I'm going to call it for today, maybe I'll if you can think of anything else she might like that I can try differently than this. And he like handed me what he'd actually been writing was like a list of songs that he thought she would like. Oh. Which is nice.
That is nice. It's not like People to Kill.
But yeah. People I'm going to kill.
It's like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Billy Madison.
So he, and then he was like, before he would like got out of my way to get out the door, he's like, I have a music stand. I'm like, so do I. He's like, well, you can use mine next time. I'm like, no, if I bring in a music stand, I'll decide that. Thank you. I was like, I just never bring. And then I started to explain. And I was like, you know what? I'll see you later. And then I found out from the nurse that he did the same thing to her. And like, I was like, hey guys, top tip, if it's going to be creepy and you already know, please let me know before I go.
Yeah. No kidding. I mean, you don't know if that.
But then I never did end up having to go back there.
Did they ever do background checks? Like they see if like they have any priors or
not that
sex
I'm aware
offenders
of.
or anything like that?
Not that I'm aware of.
But
I think there's some legal
I feel like there's
information.
been a lot of folks who you've told me like that. I mean, that's a one
that
where
one
you just
stood
have
out.
to, you have to just be with that guy.
That's what I was going to say is men in particular, really enjoy trying to make you feel uncomfortable. And I don't really think that was his game, but like men, they just want to touch you or get close to you. And I'm sorry on behalf of my, well, there's so many good men out there.
Boys.
I seem to run into a lot of the ones that are not. And it's like, you're in their house, and then usually it's not the patient. It's usually like a creepy family member. And I just gotten really good at being like, please step back. You're standing too close to me. Please don't touch me.
And you got good at that in the psychiatric facility,
that's
right?
Where I learned it. That's where I learned it.
Literal murderers and rapists. And
yeah. They were sick.
They were sick, I know.
I'm not defending what they did. I just want you to know.
Yeah, but the folks,
they were really violent. They did actually have violent past.
To your point, you had to be assertive because you have no other option. Right.
And then the last
trade.
Scary one was that one time when there was like an area where there's been a bunch of strip mining. So there's roads, but they're not named. And I somehow ended up out on this crisscross of unnamed streets, and my GPS is not finding where I am. And then I finally found what looked like a little neighborhood, kind of like where we live. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And I pulled in to kind of get reset, try to figure out where I was going. And this truck had been following me the whole time. It was the middle of the day, but I was getting a little creeped out. And then they pulled up next to me. So I rolled my window down because I was like, maybe they know where we are. And I rolled my window down, or he rolled his window down first. And so then I rolled mine down. He said, do you know where we are? And I said, it was creepy. Like the way he asked me, it was not what I expected to hear. And he had a weird look on his face. And I was like, do you know where we are? And he was like, no. And I just rolled my window up and just took off because I felt like he was just messing with me. And I did not like it.
No. I mean, when there's just no one else.
Yeah, it's like a desolate. I just get out of there.
Yeah, it's just seen way too many freaking movies like that.
And listen to enough true crime.
And honestly, every time you tell me this crap, I want to.
You want to
go with you.
Raged.
I need to get certified. What is it? 4 years and 4 years and
5 years.
5 years.
You have to every 5 years.
No.
Oh.
It's 4-year degree. Do you have to get a master's now?
No.
Okay.
No, they've been working towards that, but there's so many things you can do that a generalized master's is not going to be. That's the argument. Is like, should it be in a field? Like, should you get your master's in pediatric music therapy or psychiatric music therapy or whatever? And there's just not enough. There's also not enough of us in the field probably to justify keeping any, a huge number, like making you have to get one.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool.
What about folks who are non-responsive? What do you do with it in that situation?
Well, that's a regular thing for me. And so if they're by themselves, like if they're in a nursing home or something, they're just in their own room alone, then I'll just sit and play bedside for 15, 20 minutes. If I get anything out of them. And because research shows that hearing is like your last sense to go. So even if your patient looks like they can't hear, or they're out of it or they're gone, they can still hear. They believe that.
You ever see a change on the monitoring equipment? Like when you are playing?
Well, here's the thing. Most hospice patients are not on monitoring equipment.
In the cancer center, though, you You
Yeah,
have, don't
like
you?
lowered blood
you
pressures?
specifically will lower people's blood pressure.
I'll lower it.
Just watch.
Yes. The nurses will very occasionally ask me to come in and sit and help somebody relax.
Like, when I get you all alone.
Or even to start an IV or something. The more relaxed you are, the better it is, the chance you have of getting that done.
That's super cool.
A lot of times they can be unresponsive, like literally because they're transitioning into like their final hours. And I see that a lot. Saw that yesterday. And usually, sometimes they could be like unresponsive to music therapy, like they're fully awake and alert, but they just don't really need the support and they don't really want it. And you can usually tell. I mean, I do assessments every time I see somebody. And
don't people, is it their family members who are like electing?
And sometimes, well, I'm talking about like if it was you, like you're alive and you can talk to me and you're like, I don't really want this.
But I mean, like how they get there in the first place.
Yeah, family might request it, or sometimes a social worker will.
The family just wanted to have a live performance in their house.
That's right.
I know you don't perform, but they think you do. Trust me.
It's true. I know.
Yeah. So, do family members? How often they jump in, like sing?
To sing?
Yeah. You ever get like 9 people just like
pretty
going crazy in the room or anything?
Not
like that?
a lot. I would say that happens most of the time. We have a hospice room in the hospital, and so that's where I see most of the families joining in. There's been times when the family's members are musicians, like our buddy Seth, his dad was at one time, and he was just great. Like, it's fun to sing and play with other people that are.
Does it just make it so much better?
Especially when, like, he wasn't trying to do anything. Like, he's not trying to be like, oh, you know every song in the world, that kind of thing. Like, he was just like, let's sing these hymns. And then like, oh, I know that she likes this, so let's do that. You know that one? So we just have a lot of fun. And, like, that's a great environment for the family, too. So even if the patient's out of it and they can't respond or anything, like, it just creates a nice...
You probably feel good about them spending their final hours that way.
Yeah.
Anytime how often people jump in with music, with instruments?
Rarely.
I think all the drug use, we got some better... That's a stereotype about drug users. They're not very often that great musicians.
A lot of times, sometimes I'll get people, like staff, like if I'm in, a lot of times I'm at home, but at a home. But if I'm in a facility, then like staff who work there will often play along and sing along. And sometimes they do it like to be helpful, to help engage the people. Because like if I have a group, which I don't do for hospice, but if I have like geriatric group, I have some really good staff who will help me engage the 20 people. I can't get all 20 of them to be doing what I need them to do without help.
Are there hospice groups? That'd be kind of odd. That sounds sort of like a weird situation to me.
I don't run any.
Everybody, you know anybody who's dying? Yeah. Hey, can you get them? Can you get them to this place?
Get them here?
Leslie Shukaf's going to be there. William Shatner may or may not be there. It's Earl Klugh.
Sometimes, though, family members can be very overbearing, and staff, and I'll like ask a question. Like, I know that you know the answer to this question, nurse.
Yeah.
So please don't answer it for the patient, but
also,
just
please
do
leave.
it. Yeah. No, I like having people in there sometimes, but.
I don't like this question, but who's the youngest? What's the youngest patient you've had?
That I've personally had? We've had on caseload, we've had a baby. But I had a kid that was like 8, but he was so far into the last stages of his life by the time they put him on hospice, and that family was incredibly closed off, and I wasn't really able to kind of like get in there and build any type of relationship with them, and it didn't go anywhere. I only had one session. I didn't go back. So the person I actually saw that actually had a decent relationship, at least with the family, was a 30-year-old man. And that, like if you're young and healthy, but you have like a brain injury or something, like, and your heart and lungs are just going to go forever.
Did you write a song for that guy?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. That was a legit song. Like it was, you spent several hours on that.
Yeah, I can't even remember how it went though.
I got an idea.
Can you try to remember?
It was like you were telling a story about his life.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he was great with a great mechanic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was good. I mean, it was a good song, and it was.
We call those legacy projects. So that's something the family can have after the patient dies.
Oh, so you record and they. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that I actually got around to recording. I don't know that I ever really went back to that person. I think I saw that person a couple times. I spent a lot of time talking to the family, which is how I got the information for the song.
How do you get to that point where you're doing a legacy project? Like, because you don't do that with everybody, right?
No,
That's
I
kind
don't
of
do
rare,
it with
isn't
most people.
Right.
You can tell. You can tell. I don't know if people are like, if the family's into it, if they'll talk a lot about, like, if they want to talk a lot about their family member, then I might say like, hey, would you care if I wrote some of this down, put it into a song you guys can have? And of course they always want that. And then same thing, like if I have a patient that's a storyteller, I've had several of those. Remember when I wrote Those Kids?
Yeah.
That guy was a storyteller, and he pretty much wrote the song, the lyrics anyway.
It's not a bad song.
Yeah, it was a good one.
The Full Armor of God.
Oh, that lady was so sweet.
Yeah.
We wrote our own hymn. So yeah.
You get some songwriting chops.
The people I work with do a lot of the work coming up with the words and the content.
Yeah, but you got to know how to make it sound like a song someone
You
wants to
learn that
hear.
in school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to legitimize you here.
Thank you
Let's
so
roll with me here.
Thank you so much.
What about, you kind of talked about hoarders, because that's a big thing, right?
Oh yeah, I mean the amount of houses.
Any standouts?
Well, there's just houses where people just. Oh, the one lady who I couldn't even. This space that you and I are in. So if you're not on YouTube, go look at it while we're on YouTube. Like, this was the space that she had, and everything else was box on box on box or dishes on. I mean, just like an episode from Hoarders. She was the worst, and
She was a sweet woman though.
And I wanted to call Home Shopping Network.
I shouldn't say
and be
though, as if you can't,
right. You can't
Obviously, everyone else who lives like that is a piece of trash.
That's right.
Just like their house.
I wanted to call Home Shopping Network and tell them that they should be ashamed of themselves because she couldn't stop buying stuff, and they would call her and let her know that they had new whatevers. Oh, it made me so. And I mean, while I was there, like, I witnessed it happen. I was just really wanted to grab the phone and be like, "You asshole!"
You know who? Oh,
preying on old
This is a family
people.
show. I think we're not allowed to say that.
Sorry.
Hey, you know who? Didn't Mike Rowe used to do that?
Prey on elderly?
I don't know. I don't think those are his words. No, he was QVC.
Oh yeah,
host.
he was just like a host.
He probably didn't get on the phone.
I bet he didn't
Too
cold
often.
call old people to see if they would buy anything from him. But yeah, when you wrote Biggest Hoarder, I wrote Get in Line.
Yeah.
Like, they're all.
So do you when you choosing what you're going to do? Are there any like whatever equipment decisions?
Yeah, there's no
or,
room.
Like, you can't bring a piano.
That's why I was
in,
saying
right?
like
Yeah.
earlier. I would much rather bring my keyboard in than a guitar. I just am more versatile on my keyboard.
Plus, you get hurt more on the guitar, don't you?
Well, I have that shoulder thing.
Well, yeah, but it's a legit.
It is, but there's nowhere to put any of that stuff. A lot of times. So and sometimes, like, if I know in advance that like the home might have bed bugs, I don't even take my case in. I just put my guitar on and carry it, and I don't take any music with me, and I just hope that we can do some country and some gospel from memory, because I don't want to take all that stuff out.
Have you ever brought a cue cord into a place like that?
I don't have a cue cord anymore.
We got to get a cue cord.
I don't think they make them anymore.
No
I'm
one
sure
makes a cue cord?
Well, it was Suzuki that made them.
Why would they stop making cue
I don't
cords?
know.
Those are the
Remember when we
coolest
went to
things
the
ever.
Flight of the Conchords?
He had a cue
And he
cord.
played
Yeah.
cue.
Yeah, that was a great show, actually.
That was.
That was a really good show. I enjoy that. They're great musicians.
So if you don't know what a cue cord is, you should look it up. It's a electronic auto harp. A lot of fun.
And if you don't know what an electronic auto harp is,
Do you know what an auto harp is? Do you?
No. I mean, yeah, it's a cue cord. The key cord's a type of one.
It's an electronic version.
I don't know how to define it. No, but I could.
So it's like a flat. Do you know what a dulcimer looks like? Mm-hmm. Well, imagine a dulcimer like in an oval format, or I don't know. They're kind of. What's this shape? Teardrop shaped, maybe.
Okay.
And they have strings across them, like a harp, strung like a harp, kind of, or back and forth, almost like a piano, more like. If you've ever looked at the inside of a grand piano, you can see the strings going opposite directions.
Huh. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So that's what it looks like on a small scale. But then there's a bunch of buttons that you just push the A button, and it pushes down all the things it needs to make all those strings ring an A chord. And then you strum the strings.
Like a Q chord.
Yep. Anyway, back to
But that is what a Q chord, I mean,
yes, but a Q chord is a later design. It's an electronic version.
Gotcha.
And so it's a touch-sensitive plate that you strum instead of strings.
Oh, that's what makes it a Q chord.
Yes.
So Q
For
is a type of plate?
I have no idea why it's called a Q chord. But it is an electronic auto harp.
It'd be freaking cool if Q played one on
What happened to our
Next
Q chords? Did they
Generation.
get peed on? By a cat in the garage?
Not by me. I know I didn't pee on
It
it.
wasn't me either,
I
but
remember peeing on
I
it.
think something peed on it. A garage cat. The one you
might have
ran
been-
over?
Yeah, Andrew. That's why I ran over him.
Oh, yeah, because he
Yeah,
ruined our
like,
Q chord.
Dude, that was a nice Q chord.
Me and my Q
I was like,
chord and me.
That cat didn't even know what an auto harp was. I'm glad he's dead.
Me too.
Yeah.
He was not even on hospice. No time.
So speaking of animals,
Oh my
I
gosh.
bet you've seen some.
You have your very typical cat. Lady.
You ever smell any of them?
All of them. Shut up! You're just saying that. It'll make you sick. Like allergies. Like your eyes will run and your nose will run and your throat will hurt, and it will take you hours to recover from all the dander and pee that is just built up in people's carpets. It's just. Is this a bad episode?
No, it's pretty nasty. No.
Like I said at the top, I do love all my patients. And then not everyone is
Animal
like this.
pee is
but
animal pee.
13 years I've
It's there or
collected a
it's
lot of
not.
stories.
Doesn't have to be there.
Doesn't have to be there. So there's like lots of stereotypical indoor animals where people just don't
Just
clean up
mangy
after
mutts.
them. Yeah. But I would say the craziest thing was the deer. So I was sitting it was actually the people that, the first house I ever went to when I thought, if the economy collapses, these people will never know. I was at their house. And it will become clear to you why I thought that. Because I'm sitting in their family room, and out from the bedroom, it's like 6 to 10 feet away from me, walks a deer. Like a small deer, like a young deer. And I was just like...
Handsome.
And this was like probably my first year, would you say?
First deer.
My first year of
Was it-
working. What'd you say though? Was that early on?
In hospice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very early on. Yes.
And then I was like, oh my
It was
God.
because it was on the road where we used to go out to daycare, and I think you told me
Oh yeah.
it was out there. I think
was
you're like
even-
the deer house was way
Roads and
way
roads off of the road.
But what I'm saying is, it
Yeah.
was about the time that
That
we were
was-
going daycare.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, do you remember, have you seen Sweet Home Alabama? Where Reese Witherspoon's like, you have a baby in a bar.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I felt because I like walked out and I was like, you have a deer inside your house. And they were like, yeah, we were just trying to help her out. She got hit by a car and I think her mom died. And then the deer turns around and it had like a gaping 8-inch wound on its side. And I was just like, this is unbelievable. Is this real? I'm sure I came right
And
home.
those things
like,
are not cute in the eyes, are they?
no, they're dead. Yeah. Deers are kind of dead in the eyes. Sorry if you like deers.
Well, I think you just say deer, right?
Well, if you're someone who likes them, you probably
and
better.
I'm sorry that she doesn't. You've been,
No, I think-
working hospice in
I think that
Southeastern Ohio for too long.
if you
right?
like deer, you say deers.
Is that right?
That's what I think.
Is that a thing?
That's what I think. Little sweet little deers.
Oh, that does sound right. Now that you say it like that, yeah. Honey, you're my sweet little
There's
deer.
been a lot of mean dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You ever been? I know you haven't been attacked.
Well, do you remember me telling you about that one that was like half wolf? This was in the more recent past.
Yeah.
And then 2 dogs got into it, like right in front of me. That was scary. I'm not even scared of dogs. I love dogs.
Right.
Like I usually try to project like, I love you. I'm not going to hurt you. And like they'll usually
Don't you like to pick them up by their paw and go?
lick their paw.
lick their paw, yeah.
Who does that again? Danny
George
Glover.
No.
George Clooney? George Clinton.
She's a huge Parliament fan.
I would never lick the paw of a wild animal.
Danny Glover, maybe in the Predator 2 days, maybe he was out there getting crazy like that.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that tops the deer.
That's a pretty wild thing.
Yeah.
And like, they're just like, yeah, that's.
And I'm just like, in my I had to go back.
I get, like Bob Ross used to apparently take care of deer and things like that, but they probably weren't in his kitchen though.
Well, I also wanted to be like, what are you doing to nurse this deer back to health?
Also, yeah, this infection, this looks pretty serious.
I wrote them a pretty banging song. You remember that one?
I don't.
It was love at first sight.
Oh yeah,
when I saw her that night,
it's
and
cute.
I knew she was mine. Something like that.
I know you could sing that because we don't have to worry about.
Yeah,
we don't
that's
have to
my
worry
song,
about Ingrid Michaelson's.
Mr. Ingrid Michaelson's father. You can't take it away from me.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that was a pretty one. So, anything else you want to ask me?
I don't need to get into poorest, wealthiest. Have you ever been in a place that was just like, holy crap, this is, a Bel Air type. I know we don't have any around here, but the houses you usually go to. Have you ever been to a place that is like, just like,
Nice.
like a rapper's house?
No. But I have been in really nice places, but nothing.
Were you with Tupac when he died?
Was he on hospice for that few seconds? He was on the. Was he on a sidewalk when he got shot?
No, he was in a club.
Into club.
SUV with Suge Knight.
Oh.
They got killed at the intersection.
Should we talk about that? I'm too scared of Suge Knight.
He's in prison right now, I believe.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. His reach is.
I've seen Cape Fear recently. Do you think Suge Knight will have a scene with me where I go down and I'm in the theater?
Where you do what?
I'm in the well. I'm not a cellmate, but I go. Maybe he's in a director's outfit.
And like a theater teacher's.
Yeah, like a theater teacher.
Garb.
And I go down there and he puts his thumb in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're afraid is going to happen?
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I'm afraid of that.
I'm honestly not that scared of that.
It sounds pretty good.
It doesn't sound good, but I want to see where it's going.
Listen, back to the order of whether or not your house is clean. I mean, nice. Another tip. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You can keep your house clean.
That's a good tip. Mm-hmm. I need
and
to know
I've been
tip.
in many lovely, teeny tiny homes, many lovely, well-kept trailers, large homes, small homes. I've been in a nice-ish camper. Not the one I was talking about earlier, but.
If I could say, you are married to someone whose house would look like that if you weren't living in it.
That's correct. Yeah. See, no judgment here.
No.
We're all capable of hoarding.
All sorts of things.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
And sometimes you can just tell that people are, remember the terrible horror movie dog? That was just whining and crying and rubbing its body just all over the ground.
Creepy,
and they just thought it was cute. Yeah. And I didn't know it was dying. Oh, that was.
So
and there was fly poop built up on the picture frame in a little mountain.
I don't know if I've ever seen that much fly poop before.
I never have. And I
didn't even know it
accumulated
like that.
You know those little black dots?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a buildup of centuries of fly.
You think that's worth anything?
I will say.
Is there any good application? Like any.
What you can do with that?
Yeah. Maybe some sort of very specialized.
Do you think Graham Hancock could help us out with that?
Graham Hancock?
Yeah.
With fly.
Well, just
poop?
ancient.
Oh, yeah. Now I see.
Application. I thought that's what you were talking about.
Did I bring up Graham Hancock or did you?
I did. But you said something about.
Oh, make a ritual of some kind?
I don't know what you said. I'll have to go back and listen. And let you know.
I don't remember saying anything that would bring that up, but I'm actually flattered that you think I would be capable of that level of depth.
Yeah. You're capable of a deep level of depth.
Well, but would you say about as deep as most of the time about as deep as a bathtub? Bathwater?
Someone else's bathwater?
Someone else's? What you know about bathwater?
What you know
anything
about
else you want? Have you ever done bathwater for a hospice?
No,
patient?
I just recently learned it. I mean, I've always been able to sing along to it, but as far as learning the music, that was just a couple weeks ago.
Real quick, one more question I want to ask about hospice. Have you noticed a 12-year shift as a whole in new in songs? What songs are requesting?
Yeah, we're moving into the late 50s and 60s now.
Gotcha. That's my jam.
And we're getting a bit more of what would be like oldies sprinkled in.
I've noticed that.
A little less, Hank Sr., a little less Johnny Cash.
Gotcha.
A little bit more Roy Orbison and all those boy groups.
You get much Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis is very polarizing. People love him or they hate him. There's no casual Elvis fan. I'm sure that's wrong, but
I would actually consider myself to be a casual Elvis fan.
Okay.
Just saying it.
Would you request it if you had like limited
I would
time?
Request If I Could Dream.
I tried to learn that. I could not get it right.
I love that song so much.
He's all over the place in that song.
I freaking love that song. It's so cheesy.
Silly.
It's so silly, but my favorite song. I love it.
Do you know what my favorite Elvis song is? I have two, but my favorite.
Kentucky Rain?
Yeah, my favorite is Kentucky Rain. But you know what my second favorite is? We'll make noise while he thinks.
No, I don't.
It's Suspicious Minds.
Oh, that's a great tune. Mm-hmm. That is a really good song.
I love the bridge. It's totally different than the rest of the song.
Well, I'm nodding. I'm trying to think what the bridge is.
Well, don't let our love survive.
Oh, yeah. Don't you let a good thing die.
Yeah, and then it gets back poppy.
Yeah. That's
slows
a great
down. So, so No Doubt. We're at a No Doubt concert. So No Doubt, when No Doubt came out, the Tragic Kingdom episode.
Have we done one?
Album.
We've done a lot of these so far. This is the 8th. My memory's not that good anymore.
Well, when that album came out, I didn't listen to it at all. I didn't even know about it. I do remember my friend Sarah was kind of into it, but I didn't.
Did that have...
that was Spiderweb and...
Did that have I'm Just a Girl on it? Or was
yeah.
Okay.
That was their splash.
I definitely knew the hits because that would have been... I think it was...
There were a lot of hits on that. I think there were 3 or 4 radio plays on that album.
Well, I think I might have heard that song in 8th grade, maybe.
Yeah, we were in 7th grade, I think, when it came out.
So
Tragic Kingdom.
I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, this is... And then I saw her, and I was like, oh.
I love No Doubt.
I think I might... Yeah, interesting.
And then I don't know if they had an album between that and Bathwater. I mean, Return to Saturn, which is what Bathwater is from.
I thought I read they had... Well, maybe they didn't. I don't know.
I don't know either. Sorry,
sure.
we don't.
They did. I knew Gwen Stefani from. I still am, but I was a huge Sublime fan in high school.
Did she get kind of started off with them?
No, I wouldn't say so. But no, but Sublime. Well, they got kind of started. Yeah, actually, in the strictest sense, yes, because they were both Sublime and No Doubt were both like SoCal. Like Southern California, if you don't mind. SoCal, that's where, if you're from there. Glendora. What years did I live there? Anyways, I definitely was not hanging out with Bradley and Gwen, but they were both kind of getting going. Both those bands were getting going around the same time, and they used to kind of be at the same gigs. So, and they actually did a song together. So So you already kind of. I'm gonna step on what I was going for, but if I was gonna. We like to add kind of little sort of categories, some talking points, rapid fire.
Some extra formative things.
This is a new one. This is the, what'd be a good B-side if this was a single? Was this a single?
I don't think it was.
Oh, you just said it was, yeah.
I don't think it was, but I just looked it up. Return of Saturn was the album after, but there was a 5-year gap between Tragic Kingdom and that. And then immediately after that is when they went pop sellout with... You got me feeling hella good, so that's gonna keep on dancing.
I'll be honest with you, I don't hate that song.
Yeah, but it's not.
I don't love it.
Yeah. And then she went full on Crazy Town with her B-A-N-A-N-S.
Yeah, with a holler back girl and all that.
She's such a good singer. I don't know why she's...
I hope she probably got paid pretty well.
She's happy and has a great life,
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But I was going to say Saul Red. Saul Red is have you heard that?
Can you sing a little of it?
It's like, every day I love him just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And then I Saul Red. And basically they keep going back and forth. Bradley from Sublime. And it's on Robin the Hood, which is a Sublime album. It's kind of I actually love the album, but only because I'm a huge Sublime fan. But it's definitely probably the least accessible. Like, I don't know if it has any. I can't remember if it has a hit on it.
I don't know.
It's the one that. Okay, you know Raleigh. You know that? No, you don't. Of course. You know. Remember?
Of course, you don't know anything.
You remember I made you listen to a guy giving a soliloquy, just a very mentally ill man, and he just goes off for like 5 minutes. Like, that's on that album. That album consists of him doing that 3 times, 3 monologues from that guy. So it's that kind of album.
I don't feel that that's very accessible.
But it's got Gwen Stefani on it.
Good.
It's a pretty cool tune, and we should cover it actually.
All right.
Anyways, that's. So I heard
Do you
her.
want to hear about my?
She went. My stock. Her stock went up when I heard.
Is that your
song.
B-side?
That's my B-side too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my B-side is, it's based on the version we did. So we slowed it way, way down because it makes a great, like, I don't know, ballad.
Kind of a slimy, like New Orleans
sultry kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Jazzy, a bit jazzy. And I feel like that's the mark of a really good song.
It is a really good song.
But I mean, the fact that you can take away some stuff about
like
it and it still really
we
stands
didn't have horns on it, and we didn't have
no
that
drum set,
that organ or whatever was going on there.
Anyway, so because we slowed it down and made it a bit more jazzy, I thought that "Feeling Good" by Nina Simone would be a good one.
Do I know that song?
Birds flying in the sky, you know how I feel. Mm-hmm. You know how I feel. I don't
know. Should I know it?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
She sings, I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. You know that?
I know Creedence version of it.
Okay.
But
How does that go?
Similar to how you just sang.
She sings it real bluesy. You should listen to Feeling Good. It's great.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's kind of a big band feel, like a big band jazz feel, too.
So I kind of missed this. So this was kind of at the tail end. Bathwater was kind of the tail end of the whole swing renaissance that happened for like a year.
Oh, I was in, what was the Cherry Poppin' Daddies?
Cherry Poppin' Daddies and like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. I had their stuff. I'll be honest, I didn't hate that.
I love it.
I thought it was cool. Yeah.
People playing instruments. You know how I am about that.
I don't care if it's a fad. It's just like, yeah, it's a good one.
You're playing trumpets
it's a good fad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. So I mean, I wouldn't necessarily put that in. It kind of meets it's got the swing sort of feel to it, but it's got like a kind of a greasy, jazzy vibe to it.
It's in a minor key, which I like.
E minor,
I like to sing in a minor key.
It's kind of a creepy tune on Halloween.
In honor.
In honor.
The words are kind of it's pretty intimate, actually.
Oh yeah. Well, that's actually so.
But not in a non-family friendly way.
Well, speaking of the words, Saul Red is kind of about an unhealthy relationship. So that's another reason I thought it would go well. But anyways, it's incredibly unhealthy. This guy does not. This guy sounds like maybe the dude who wanted to sit next to you, and that he's really into the ladies.
Yeah. Well, probably wants to wear their skin.
Didn't you go see a guy who had 30 kids with 30 different women?
Yeah.
And I won't say a characteristic about him that would give
you probably shouldn't say anything more about that.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I think it was closer to the 40 range of children.
Was it ODB?
Does that mean old dirty B?
Was he like,
that many kids?
Older they passed alive and uncut?
He was not.
No.
Couldn't do that.
Oh.
What basketball player is it that had all those kids?
Sean Kemp? No. Sean Kemp has a few kids.
Or am I just thinking of someone who had lots of relations with lots of women?
Oh, Will Chamberlain.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, amazingly,
from Foster's Home for Imaginary
20,000 kids, or 20,000 women, not a single child.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was very safe.
I wonder about that.
Magic Johnson needed to take a little. Let's not get into that.
You know what? Let's not talk about the NBA.
Although we'll do
we'll do an NBA episode. It'll be great. I was
actually going to go into Eazy-E and Magic Johnson and how they might have acquired that disease, because it's some interesting information there.
Back to the way we did Bathwater. Mm-hmm. Flamenco, like a slow Spanish guitar.
You saying you'd like to hear that?
Well, that's what I want. That's kind of where I wanted you to go with it, and you got there.
Yeah, that's a tricky style to play. I kind of wanted to do like there's something flamenco guitar players do, and the only reason I know this is because like I heard somebody do it on a version of "Mood for a Day," which by Steve Howe, which is a sick song that I can't play. But they kind of do this, that sort of, speaking of Desperado, right? But I started to do like a kind of that, cutting it off, but there's too much guitar noise, and I'm not sure how it sounds, and I wasn't that comfortable with it.
Scared.
Yeah.
But anyway, it has a real Spanish feel to it.
Funeral march kind of, but yeah, the Spanish feel. It'd be Herb Alpert could probably crush that instrumental version of that song.
I actually think that a lot of the songs on that album are really good.
Yeah.
Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. It's a pretty good tune.
Ex-Girlfriend. Yeah. And then there's one where I think it's called something about birth control, contraception or something like that.
Does she do does she do a talk song? It's My Life?
That's on that next pop sounding album.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Talk was a pretty good band. I'm gonna bring.
You're gonna bring that to Consumption Corner.
Springs. Anyways, yeah, I'll bring it up. Maybe I'll listen to it this week.
Anything else you want to say? Because we have hit 90 plus 10 minutes.
Could we go
100 minutes
real quick? Could we say? Yeah, you're right. So 5 more minutes.
Okay.
Could you tell what's interesting about this song in terms of music theory? Is it
okay.
what's going on with the B?
Oh, hold on. It's in E minor.
Right.
And it's in the melodic minor because it raises the 7th. It's in the harmonic minor, sorry. It only raises the 7th. It doesn't also raise
like
the 6th. I don't know, but let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
Then it goes to the relative major for the chorus. So it's in G major in the chorus.
How about when the C happens? What's going on there?
That's part of the G, the relative major. What happens to get you back to the B, though, or to the E, is the B. The B major is not part of the G.
I like the B.
And they use the B because it's the 5 of E. And if you want to get back to a key, use the 5 of that key.
What, are we talking 5 of 5?
It's not a 5 of 5.
No, it's not.
5 of 5 would be an F sharp major. When there's none of those in this song.
Okay. Can you imagine?
And an A, and we have A minors.
Okay.
The only chord that they use that technically doesn't go is when they're transitioning from the relative major of G major back to the minor of E, which would have a B major.
Oh, gotcha.
And it would be B minor and G. So.
Is this song hard to sing?
There are parts of it, yes, that are hard to sing. But part of that, I feel like with practice, I would answer differently.
I'll be honest with you. It's hard to play. It was hard for me to play that slowly.
She's the instrument in that. The melodic line is doing what you want to do. It's taking away your guitar solo. Yeah. You had to do something different.
Yeah, it's good experience for me to play on a song like that. But even just the tempo of how we played it was like, I was thinking like, am I still on beat here?
You were, and we actually did a good job of not speeding up too much.
Good. If you could hear anybody cover this song, who would it be?
I don't know. I always forget to think about that. Do you have one?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'd like to hear Hepcat do it.
All right.
I think Hepcat would crush this song.
You always stay in the genre. I'm always trying to think of someone else.
Well, no, I don't always stay in the genre, but I know what you mean. Yeah, in this case, I certainly am. But Hepcat is they're one of my favorite bands, but definitely, if you could say.
How about Paramore?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a modern version of that.
She's got some serious early Gwen Stefani energy.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think she's got a better voice.
It's prettier. I mean, Gwen Stefani's voice is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Gwen Stefani's voice
I would not say that it's pretty per se.
No, it's cool.
But she can do some stuff with it I can't even begin to do with mine. So everybody's different.
Do you know the Paramore?
I can't remember her name. I'm going to look it up though.
Well, Hepcat though, they do a lot of songs that sound like this. I wouldn't say that sound just like this, but they're all, the ones that are still living they can definitely come. Dustin Berry will be
for sure.
Yeah, they're all top. They're all very good musicians. Like some of those guys.
Haley Williams.
Oh, okay, that sounds right. Sounds familiar. I mean, But they
It
got a
is
lot
right.
of they often do like 3-part harmonies on their songs, and they could do. I'm sure they do all sorts of really cool stuff with it. How about what would you like to see it featured in a soundtrack?
Well, it would be great in what is it, Fatal Attraction, where she like cuts herself. And... Is that the one where he's having
Julia
an
Roberts?
affair?
Wait, what am I thinking of? Sleeping with the Enemy. Sorry.
No, this
never
one
mind.
he's having an affair, and when he tries to cut it off with her, then she starts
Oh,
going nuts.
Yeah,
That would be great in that.
Yeah.
A little self-harm montage. That's terrible.
Well, I mean, it's
It would fit nicely
more
with
for
that.
the movie. I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, this would be maybe a reboot.
How about you?
I'm going to go with. I was thinking it's the Sandman, Desire. I feel like this would be a great Desire scene.
Yeah.
You know, that is a very interesting character.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah. I
Don't know what to think about him.
kind of like him, honestly.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah. But that diner episode was.
You love that
Yeah,
one.
I want to watch that again. I want to talk about that. I want to do a whole episode on it.
All right. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Are you familiar? Have you ever used that expression, that colloquialism or idiom or whatever you call it, adage of bathwater, of bathing in someone's bathwater?
No,
No.
only throw the baby out with the bathwater is the only thing I've ever heard.
I'm not saying it right, but it is something it is an old time term for.
Like who gets to go next in the bath?
It's very literal.
Maybe that's where it came from. You don't know. You weren't there.
No, for loving your significant other, even through their imperfections.
I don't
Something
think that's
like
what
that.
it means in this song, though.
Yeah, I would say. No. I'm making it sound too sweet. It's like in almost like in an unhealthy way. Like you keep going back to their
Yeah, okay,
dirty water.
Yeah.
Because
You'll take whatever
Yeah.
you can get. That's what I was thinking.
exactly. I like the sweeter version though. I think maybe
You'd love them through their imperfections.
I'd like for Lou Rawls
I mean, she's.
to cover it, and then we'll do one of those things in the. Oh, what's this name of the song? He's like, oh, what's that? He's like pretending to be on the phone. He's like, oh, baby, I'll be home at 6:00. Oh, you know I can't. You know,
Yeah.
he's a type of dude who could just talk, and then he goes into this. I
Sing.
love he's the best voice maybe ever.
Wow.
Yeah, Lou Rawls.
I'll need to take some listening to him.
We need to do Bring It On Home to Me with Lou Rawls, Sam Cooke.
Is that the one you and Caroline were singing?
Did we? Yeah, we did do
Or
that
Change
song.
is Gonna Come?
No, that's what it was.
you were
Change is Gonna
singing.
Come,
You
yeah.
two should do that
That's
on
good.
here.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
that was good. Anything else you want to say about Bathwater?
Nah, it's a great song.
Hey guys, make sure if you'd like to see our cover of Bathwater,
Oh, the doors are opening to the YouTube link in the show notes.
look at that. It's like we're really there.
It's time to go to the concert.
All right, yeah, but check us out on YouTube. The audience won't like it. I've been putting links to our YouTube channel in the
good.
podcast descriptions. Vice versa.
Like it and subscribe to it and download it and only say nice things.
Give us good ratings
Yeah.
if you
If
feel
you're gonna
compelled.
comment, don't say anything. Don't if you can't say anything nice.
Someday we should do like do we ever want to take requests? Are we ever doing that?
No.
Well, but what if we did it where like if you do a rating, you get in a no, because then all we'll be doing is requests. Because so many people
It
will
sounds
give
like
us good
people are
reviews.
just buying our we're buying
Yeah.
their love.
That's right. I did say
Do you
in the
think
beginning.
anyone
I don't
cares
want to
enough
do that.
about us to hear us do a cover of their favorite song?
If we get to a point, I'd say once we get 100 subscribers, there will be one person
We've already had 2
who would
requests.
absolutely live for it.
We don't have 100 subscribers, and we've already had 2 requests.
Yes, that's true. So yes, I absolutely do think that. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. There's
Anyways.
some weird people out there. Not the 2 requesters, just what's to come.
Right.
If you've
yeah.
learned
I'm
anything
looking
from
forward to
today's
it.
topic,
Yeah. Well, hey,
there's a lot of weird people out
for
there.
you weirdos out there, I can't wait to swim in your bathwater.
Ew.
Drink it, maybe even.
Sing at your bedside.
I want to sing at your bedside. I want to drink your bathwater. I want to pet your deer.
Oh my gosh, I want to put my fingers in his wound. Is that bad?
No.
In a loving,
no, that's not
with
bad.
antibiotic cream on them.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're such a little carer.
A little nurse.
Little nurse.
A little music nurse.
I'm here to figure.
Rob, no, don't say that. I'm sorry I said it. Can you cut this part off?
No.
All right, we're done.
Hey,
I'm
you guys have a
hungry,
wonderful
and it's
time.
been
Yeah,
a
I
long
got to
time.
eat too, and
All right.
deer to feed. And I'm gonna
Nurse back to health.
Okay, and goodbye. Love you very much, and we are out, and that's a wrap.
All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Same time, same place. Oh, we forgot to talk about the douche in Parks and Rec.
We forgot to talk about who's on there with him. It doesn't matter.
Crap.
You guys have a great
All right,
week.
Bye. Okay.
I'll just start and you join me.
Okay.
You and your museum of lovers, the precious collection housed in your cupboards, my simpleness threatened by my own admission. And the bags are much too heavy in my insecure condition. My pregnant mind is fatful with envy again. But I love to wash in your own bathwater. Love to think that you couldn't love another. I can't help it. You're my kind of man. Wanted and adored by attractive women, bountiful selection at your discretion. I know I'm diving into my own destruction. So why do we choose the boys that are naughty? I don't fit in, so why do you want me? I know I can tame you, but I just keep trying. 'Cause I love to wash in your own bathwater. Love to think that you couldn't love another on your list with all your other women. I still love to wash in your own bathwater. You make me feel like I couldn't love another. I can't help it. You're my kind of man. So I pacify problems with kisses and cuddles, diligently doubtful through all kinds of trouble. And I find myself choking on all my contradictions. 'Cause I love to wash in your own bathwater. Love to think that you couldn't love another. Share a toothbrush. You're my kind of man. I still love to wash in Yeah.
Cool.